Hi everyone, and welcome to a brand new Blu-ray update video. Yes, it's been a long time since I've made a video, and I've made my promise that I'm going to try to do more videos. So I figured that this would be a great start to that. It's a very simple kind of video to do. I do have a lot to go through, as you can see through the thumbnail, so I'll try to blow through these pretty quickly. Great place to start. Mission Impossible Fallout. I've watched 2.5 times? 2.5 times. I don't know if it's my favorite one in the franchise. I really like Rogue Nation a lot, as well as Ghost Protocol, but it's up there. It's so very well done. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which I remember watching so much as a kid, and when I saw this, I knew I had to get it, and now I have it. It's probably one of the second or third musical I've ever seen growing up. I got a new copy of Holiday Inn, which has a colorized version of the 1942 film and a Broadway version of the story, which I have not finished yet, but do plan on finishing at some point in time. Casablanca, I used to have it on DVD. I gave my DVD copy to a friend who's never seen it, and luckily they had a Blu-ray copy, so now I have that. Magnum Force and Dirty Harry. Personally, I like Magnum Force over Dirty Harry, even though Dirty Harry has more of the more well-known lines, but I'm glad I have them. It's a great 70s, almost kind of like a Western. And in some ways, I think City Slickers is the next one I got, which I have watched many times, and it's I don't know. I can put it on, and it puts me in a happy mood. Plus, I really like both Billy Crystal and Bruno Kirby in the same movie. Big. I love Tom Hanks, and as soon as I saw this in the bargain bin at Walmart, I knew I had to get it. When we watched it, it's a lot weirder movie than I remember, but definitely a great movie. I love Tom Hanks, and I really do like Penny Marshall, which leads me to my next film, A League of Their Own, which I think I find better than Big. Everybody, this is such a great movie. Another movie to put me in a great mood. And I love me some baseball, and a period piece. Like, all of what I like is in this movie. Die Hard, a great 80s classic, starring Bruce Willis, directed by John McTiernan. And what can I say? It's the blueprint of the modern day action film, and it still is one of, if not the best action film ever made. Which, honestly, I've yet to finish. I've always seen this movie in segments. I've never seen it from start to finish. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I love this movie. I love Robert Zemeckis, and this is probably next to Forrest Gump, one of the first Robert Zemeckis movies I've ever watched. The blending of live action and animation is so great in this movie, and it takes me back. It makes me feel like a kid again. The Back to the Future trilogy. I've wanted to get this on Blu-ray for so long. I grabbed the last copy at Walmart. I don't need to elaborate on these. If you haven't seen these, get on it. It's so good. And unpopular opinion, by the way, I like 3 better than 2. Come at me. E.T. Extraterrestrial, Spielberg classic. Some of these films, there's not much to elaborate on. If you haven't seen this, go watch it. I've had this in VHS. I still have this in DVD. And when I noticed that they had this for, was it $16 at Walmart for this collector's edition with the soundtrack and a little booklet with it, I knew I had to get it. So I have it, and I love the lenticular of Elliot and E.T. going over the moon. It's so great. Predators, the 3rd installment in the Predator series, which was okay. I've still yet to see Predator 2. I do want to get Predator 2. In the filming of this video, I just watched The Predator, which it was kind of dumb, but still, I mean, I can understand why a lot of people like Predators, because it's the hunt all over again, but not bad. It's okay. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I have the others in the series, so I got this mainly because of that, and after watching it, I'm kind of disappointed at the route that they're taking the series in, because as a long-time Jurassic fan, I'm not really impressed. It's more of a monster film than it is anything else. Halloween and the new Halloween. Not seen either of these yet, except the beginning of this one. But these are staples I knew how to watch, particularly John Carpenter's 1978 classic. 78? I think it's 78. Anyway, so when they had this at Walmart, I picked it up because I needed to cross this off my list, and figured it'd be a good step into getting into horror, because I've never, ever been a horror person growing up. Split by M. Night Shyamalan is another pickup I recently got because of Glass coming out. Yeah, I watched it. Very, very well done. I really enjoy this. It was so very good, and James McAvoy does a great job in this movie. The Death of Superman. I've watched this 2 or 3 times, and it's so very good. The most recent DC animated films have not been the greatest as of recently, but this one is very well done. And I do definitely want to see and get the Reign of the Superman. Spider-Man Homecoming, and funny enough, Venom. Spider-Man Homecoming, very well done. I've watched this a few times and still really enjoy this. I personally like these better than the Mark Webb film. And then Venom, which is not a great movie at all. But I just enjoy this film even though it's not that good. The Nightmare Before Christmas, which I finally watched around Christmas time for the first time ever. I understand the appeal. Haha, Toy Story. I still have this on VHS, and for the longest time I've always watched it on VHS. And I've saved my Disney points up for this, and I finally got this particular copy. Sadly, mainly for the disc art on the front. But yes, digital copy, Blu-ray, DVD, and 3D Blu-ray, which I really want to check out the 3D Blu-ray. I am familiar with this film so very much. And I don't know. I love this film to death. And will always love this film to death. It's the one that really got me into digging into how animation works. The Incredibles and The Incredibles 2. I got these both on the same day because you can't get one and not get the other. So I got both. I watched one night and one the other night. And they're both so great. I love Brad Bird and his style. And these two films definitely show that as well as The Iron Giant. Meet the Robinsons. It's not a great Disney film. I have a soft spot for this so very much. I love the message in this. It really gets me motivated, honestly. And just, yeah, I really thoroughly enjoy this film. Tangled, which personally, fight me on this, I like this better than Frozen. I really do. And this is another film. Like, if I'm in the worst of moods, I could watch this and I'd be okay, like, throughout the rest of the day. It's so very funny and charming, and I don't know if there's really anything I have wrong with this movie, to be completely honest. Lastly, I have, this is quite an end-off, but I got Enchanted, which I finally watched all the way through for the first time a while back. And I really enjoy this. Very charming. I love Amy Adams in the movie, as well as Patrick Dempsey. It's a great movie. It's very cute, I like to call it. It's a very cute movie. That's it. That's all of the Blu-rays I've gotten as of yet. I know it's not much of a video I've made, but I do want to start getting to do this again, and I love sharing my love and study of film that I've been doing on my own. And I want to grow that with you as well. So if you have any thoughts on any of these films, down below, let me know. If you haven't seen any of these, tell me, or which ones you have not seen, or any suggestions you'd like for me to see. Check me out on Stardust. I'll try to put it up here somewhere. Check me out on there. I've got a bunch of reviews. I'm really behind on there as well, but I do plan on adding some more reviews, considering last night at the filming of this video, I started Predator and finished it this morning, and last night I watched all of Crazy Rich Asians, which is very good. Watch my reactions on there, and a bunch of others that should be on there sometime soon. So I think that wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and please comment. I always strive to be better, and comments of constructive criticism is very much welcome. So lay them on me. I'd love to try to improve as much as I can, and I want to make this content not just for me but for you guys. So that being said, I hope you like what you see, and please stay tuned for more.